Hey, this is Avi Gutman with another Ask Me Anything event brought to you by quantreasoning.com. I invite you to join me live next time. We do this every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern, and you can attend for free by starting your free trial at quantreasoning.com. Yeah, for inference questions specifically, and this goes both for critical reasoning and reading comprehension, there is a pretty good guessing strategy that works most of the time. And that guessing strategy is to pick an answer choice that is not very specific. So let me give you an example of what I mean by that. If an answer choice says X, Y, or Z will happen by this time next week, that's a really hard thing to prove. That's a very specific inference, and it's very unlikely to be the right answer. The correct answer is more likely to look like this. Such and such may happen at some time. So all of a sudden, we're not saying it will happen, we're saying it might happen. We're not saying by this time next week, we're saying at some time. That's a much lower bar to prove. So as far as guessing strategies go, I would say guess towards the answer choice that is less specific. The more kind of general answer choice that's not very hard to prove. The other part of the guessing strategy, this is more for critical reasoning, I would say. The correct answer should kind of be the reason the whole paragraph was written. Because they're asking you to draw a conclusion, right? And the conclusion should be something that the paragraph is leading to. The correct answer shouldn't be about some detail that only showed up in one of the sentences. The whole paragraph is supposed to lead towards this conclusion. So if you can identify the overarching kind of big picture reason for why the paragraph was written, the correct answer should be about that, not about some minor detail that only came up in one of the sentences. So if you combine both of those guessing strategies, so we're looking for an answer choice that's about the overarching main point of the paragraph and also an answer choice that's kind of easier to prove because it's not very specific, that should get you to the right answer probably around 90% of the time. So it's a very, very strong guessing strategy. Inference questions also tend to be harder and more time consuming. So that's why I say if you tend to run out of time on verbal, the best place to save time is those questions because on the one hand, they tend to be hard and time consuming. On the other hand, there's an excellent guessing strategy for those questions where all you have to do is glance at the paragraph to kind of get the sense of what the overarching concept is without reading any of the details, and then picking the answer choice that's talking about that in the most general way, and then pick that and move on. That can take very little time. That you can do in under 30 seconds, and you have a high chance of getting it right. So it's a strategy that I recommend only if you tend to run out of time. Obviously, if you don't run out of time on verbal, then you don't need that strategy. If you found this video useful, go to quantreasoning.com for a lot more where that came from. You should also click that like button and let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to make future videos about. And of course, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and do that and click that bell below so you get notified about future videos. See you next time.